Hi Taurus, welcome in. This is your May reading, love and anything spiritual that wants to come through. May 1st through the 15th. Please hit the like and subscribe. It super helps me. And so if you just do it right now, you're getting it done. And I super appreciate it. Okay guys, we're going to get into the reading. I'm also having an extended read with this, so if you want to meet me over there, we're going to get more information, and that link is available. You hit the tab and it's down there. Okay, darlings, I wanted to say happy birthday to you. Yeah, I've been sitting here in the energy and it feels like fun, warm. So I'm going to explain it in a way that is Carolina's way. So kind of like groovy. You know, like jazz, like I'll just use music because I'm a music lover. So I just want to say the blues, you know, just da-da-da-da-da. Just a grooving, warm, feels highly sexual. I can't, I'm just telling you, this is what I'm reading as I'm sitting here in your energy. Okay, so this is wonderful, wonderful energy, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna get going here. I'm gonna pull the Wisdom of the Oracle, see what we come up with. See what's happening for our Taurus. Yeah, baby. Birthday month. Birthday month. Here we go. See what's up. Go the distance. Something's gonna go the distance here. Oh my. It's like, you know, actually going to make it to the finish line, right? Make it to the finish line. How beautiful is that? Okay. Deep knowing. It's really going to take some time in paying attention to what's really, you know, within the intuition, the things that you know to be true in your bones. Just some really deep knowing there. Wisdom. Deep wisdom. There's an owl sitting on top of that. There's feels a lunar influence. There's just like a lot of that going on, okay? And we have yin energy. Yin energy, getting in touch with that yin side of yourself, really blending, allowing that. So I pulled from the bottom. To be fair, okay, this is like the justice card here. This is about karma, karmic balance. Okay, so something karmic. So this is what's going on. All right, my darlings. So I'm going to start with the tarot real quick and see what comes up. See what's happening. This is May. Happy birthday to you, our Taurus. Wow. Love you guys. Love you guys. Okay. I'm kind of stuck on this deck here. I just, you know, it calls my name, so we're going to just continue to use it. All right. This is the Light Seeker deck. Light Seers Tarot. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Looks like we got some Aries energy here. We've got the Judgment and the Emperor. If that isn't Aries, y'all, I don't know what is. Okay, I mean, this is the Tower. The Judgment. Okay. And Judgment is Scorpio and Pluto influences, and the Emperor card, Aries. So we're really looking at possibly dealing with an Aries here. Judgment call really feels like an epiphany, like a deep knowing, like, okay, we're just going to keep going. Just keep going. We have to keep going. I got to adjust a little bit. Thank you for being patient with me. Oh man, we got the will. Oh boy. I have to adjust my board here. I'm a little off. Three of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to move things around. I'm having a little bit of a issue here. So I can see more clearly what's happening. Okay, looks like something's being resurrected from the past. Somebody's got, because we're looking at the Judgment with the Six of Cups. Something's coming back from the past. A relationship wants to be revisited, renewed. And actually what has brought this forward is what's going on in the government, like, you know, not being able to go to work. There's more time on our hands. We're thinking about a lot of things, thinking about things from the past. We're ascending. There's a lot of people that are awakening, spiritually awakening right now, coming to the light, asking the questions that need to be asked, and, you know, are starting their spiritual journey. There's a lot of energy of epiphanies. People are like, oh, that, you know, they're reminded, and their things are brought into the light about their spiritual journey and about themselves, really taking that hard look in the mirror, reflecting on their past, because there's more time to think about it. People aren't as busy, and so they're thinking about these things. And it looks like somebody had an epiphany here about this Aries, it feels like. This could be you. You're having an epiphany about this Aries. You're feeling the call. You're feeling like maybe this Aries was called. And you're really thinking about revisiting this situation. You're thinking about, you know, this Judgment card is just descending. This could also be, you know, Scorpio. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. And then we've got the Wheel. The Wheel, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands. So we're talking about, you know, destiny, fate. There might be some messages. It feels like you're being called to send those messages. There's somebody that I just have a feeling this is about you sending messages to somebody. This fire sign who are really being that go-getter, getting things out, you know, rising above the old situation, taking the higher road here in whatever happened. Yeah. So I'm just really feeling like this is a call, an epiphany for you to see something that you weren't seeing before, or you just didn't want to. There was other reasons, you know, that kind of thing. We got the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I want to put it in the way that it's down on the board here. So we're someone from the past, soulmate from the past. It really feels like a past life situation, possibly. Twin flame situation. But there was other people, maybe a third person involved in the situation. But this new person is really working on themselves, like really working on their own spiritual growth. It feels like they're Feels like they've been on this journey for a while, because this Queen of Pentacles is really about, you know, it's longevity. It's like really going the distance, like going the distance. You know, this is a slow and energy that pushes through all the way. Okay, very nurturing, very entrepreneurial, business-like. I mean, this is a person that's got a home-based business, you know. There was some influences with friends and things from the past that really blocked this situation. They got in the way. It feels like they got in the way. You guys are actually friends right now, it looks like. You guys are friends. Not like major, but you are friends. There's this real go-getter energy about working on this business here with this Emperor and the King, excuse me, and the Queen. You got the Emperor just really, you know, really sitting in their power here. You know, this could be government. Government could actually be helping this home-based business, something there that's switched, because there's this beautiful go-getter and there's a lot of passion there. A lot of passion with this fire sign. Wow. So there's a lot of passion with this fire sign from the past. Oh my gosh. A lot of messages. Okay, there's Scorpio. There's the Wheel. It really feels, you know, karmic. There's destiny here. There's Sagittarius energy. Pisces, some Pisces energy in that wheel. So, I mean, these could be the signs, you know, that you're dealing with, but, you know, it doesn't have to be. Okay, this is just however you resonate. You can switch things around. Whatever, when I say something and it just kind of grabs you, that's for you. Okay, that's for you. That deep knowing. Tap into that deep knowing. There's definitely something. Definitely something coming here. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some cards, a couple cards. I want to ask what this Tower card is. Five of Cups. Yeah, it's like, you know, having this epiphany, having this, like, you know, because there's regrets. There's things that happened before, and it's like, oh no, I don't want that to happen again. Or, oh, that happened and maybe I misunderstood it then. You know, it was emotional, overly emotional, you know. There's something going on there that feels epiphany-like to me, especially with the Judgment call. The government, maybe the things that happened, you know, with this lockdown or whatever this thing has brought this in. Chariot. Yeah, just really feels like this whole situation with what's going on has manifested this situation, the blending, and just really brought it forward. You know, like you're having victory. The epiphany is giving you victory over these regrets, and you're like, I'm just going to think of it in a different way. I'm just going to think of it, you know, not the way it was before, but I'm going to move forward and think of it. It really feels this go-getter, you know, let's go get it here. I mean, look at those, the Chariot, that's Cancer energy there, you know, if you're dealing with a Cancer, but it's like, I'm just going to, you know, run right over the top of these regrets, and I'm going to go for this, you know, I got this Judgment. I'm going to ascend. I'm deciding to ascend, and I want to ascend maybe with this Emperor, you know, or this Queen, or this Wheel, Scorpio, and Cancer. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, I want to ask what this Judgment is. What is this Judgment? just really making a judgment call about your life and about where your life is going, where your home life is going, what you want with your family, your house, your money, you know, everything that you've built. Because the government there's things going on in the government that's like, what? It's like looking at this differently. Looking at this, you know, the house, the car, the kids, the bank account, looking at this differently than what, you know, we used to look at, like the government, like the, just looking at it differently. Looking at maybe traditions, rules, and laws, and things like that. Wow, that's what the judgment is. Just really looking at things differently. There's a lot of families going through a lot of turmoil. People are stuck home together. This might be the judgment call to get to that life. Hey, I want that life. You know, I want to share my life with somebody. Maybe there's somebody that didn't have that view before, but now has it. Has it now. Blah, 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 blah. Because of what's going on. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Just waking up from the nightmare. You know, waking up from a nightmare. Feeling like, you know, everything's changed. Getting out of your head, getting out of that perpetual insanity hamster wheel. You know, see the birds all fly, you know, if it was this way, they'd be flying, you know, above her head, and there'd be all this racket, you know, but the birds this way are falling away. So it's just like a release from, you know, waking up and actually seeing what's really there, what's really going on with this stuff that we're dealing with in the government, and tapping into what is true. Just really getting the clarity. Getting out of the old patterns of relationships, what we used to do. You know, it reminds me of something I seen on Facebook about, there was this game that you could play that was asking you, what is your pickup line, or some stupid game like that. This kind of reminds me of that. What would you normally say? Well, no, not anymore. Everything's changing, so you're not going to do things that way. You're not going to say that. Things are not going to be the same in your patterns when it comes to relationship. So this relationship, the old patterns felt like a nightmare. Nothing could come from it. It wasn't tangible or real. So this relationship, everything was blocked. There was so many misunderstandings. There was no way that you could have two people, the meeting of the mind, because of all the misunderstandings and all of the chaos that was going on. Because I really feel like people were involved in the chaos. So the old way of looking at how another, you know, if you feel a certain way about a person, you're not going to allow the friends to come in and say, hey, you know, talking and all that stuff. You shouldn't be doing that, da, 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 da. You're going to decide for yourself what you want to do. You're going to decide for yourself. You're going to make your own decision here. Wow. Okay, what is this wheel? Some killer energy here with this person from the past. I don't know what some of you are going through, but this looks fantastic to me. But let's keep going. What's this wheel? What is this luck? There's luck here. There's communication. There's the Five of Wands is definitely fast energy. This can happen really fast. It might have already happened. This wheel is about holding on, being determined. Determined. Look at that. Look at that. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Being determined to either, you know, let this thing actually, you know, I want to say determined to grow as a person, the determination to hold on to that, to the spiritual journey that you've attached yourself to, and allow yourself that awakening. You know, that's what this wheel is about. That's what this wheel is about. You're getting luck and divine intervention here. Divine luck because of your hard work. Holding on to that, to the awakening, and really seeing the clarity, and just, you're holding on, you're protecting it, and you're determined. You're determined. Wow. That's fantastic. Okay, what is this Eight of Wands? Just really communicating that you really want that. You know, or this other person, they want to communicate that they want that. They want that bond. They want the meeting of the minds. They want the confusion to end. They want to come forward. And they want that. And so do you. It looks like you too, my Taurus. This is like happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, my gosh. What is this Six of... Wow. Yeah, so there was a heartbreak for this situation. It was heartbreaking. It broke your heart. It broke their heart. Look at that. Six of Cups and Three of Swords. It's about freeing both of you from that heartbreak and really, you know, deciding whether or not you're going to move forward is, you know, completely up to you guys. You had friends influencing. There was another person involved with this Three of Cups here, Three of Swords. So there was a heartbreak. So it's just really getting beyond that heartbreak. And that's just really what, you know, I'm going to pull 3 cards right now and ask how the Spirit is influencing this union. How is the Spirit influencing this union? This is like they're coming for you and you're coming and you're going for them. Because this thing is like, it's both of you coming at each other. See? A new start. Really making you decide. This is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is like, you know, look, she's looking out the window. There's a decision. I'm not looking back at the old wand. I'm not looking back at the old ways. I'm looking out the window at the new. So this is how the Spirit is encouraging you to make a decision. Let's pull one more. And then we'll go over to the extended and I will get questions on each sign and stuff like that. The Sun, because this is beautiful. Because this is destined. The choice is destined. The light is there. Both of you see. Both of you are seeing. This is amazing. So the Spirit really is bringing this into the light so that there is either a, you know, either a beautiful union, truth being spoke, something that goes the distance. I mean, this is absolutely a love that will go the distance without no doubt. No doubt. Wow. Just really, you know, that yin energy of being passive. Taurus really is passive. And it's like, you know, the Spirit calling you to action. You know, to action. This is like to make the decision. Look at this. This is not, you know, this stuff is moving. Okay? This stuff is moving. Moving into the light. Really deciding, hey, you know, and get on up there. So that passive energy's got to, you know, it's great for stopping and pausing and making a decision, but in this particular reading, it's like needs to go. All right, my darlings, I'll see you over the extended. If not, much love to you. Happy birthday. Bye. Mwah.